And Carol Teich, the owners of the new restaurant, the Wallace, right in downtown Culver City. Welcome, you two. We should mention that you are married, and right before, just to prove, right before we got on the air, she poured the little wine. He goes, "Why are you pouring the wine?" "I don't know. Why are you pouring the wine?" It was great. It was like a beautiful moment. Tell me about, first of all, tell me the Wallace. You just opened up.
Yeah, we've been open for about 3 months now. Things are going really well. We're really excited.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So the theme of the restaurant, and kind of the theme that we're working with today here, is food that is local, sustainable, fresh, healthy somewhat, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's really kind of our ethos and everything that we want to follow. We want to know where the food comes from. We want to make sure the food's local. We want to make sure the food's in season. And if it's not, it won't be on our menu at that time.
And I love the idea of pairing appetizers with wine as opposed to being so focused on whatever the big meal is with the wine. So much of that socialization when you're having the cocktail parties and whatever is to have the appetizers and have the right thing going with it. So let's start over here. What is that?
This is a cured salmon belly, and we made it into a little crostini. So we put a little horseradish cream. We've got some raw beets, some cucumbers, some radish with a nice bright citrus vinaigrette.
And salmon, am I gonna pair it with a white, or?
I think these days you should drink whatever you like.
I'm with you on that,
There are no
Carol.
rules. So I brought a little rosé sparkling, a Riesling, and also a Pinot Noir. And the sparkling wine goes well with from beginning to end, from starter all the way to dessert. But with the Crostini, I think this nice state-of-the-art Riesling would pair really well.
So here's a question I have for you. If I am a wine novice, sometimes I get wine because I look at the label. What is there something that you can give me and give the audience that's a tried and true? Here, this will get you every time you get a good bottle of wine. Or is that tall order?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't judge
By the picture on the.
I would, even though the label is beautiful, especially the Big Table Farm, they make the labels themselves and hand glue each label, which is fantastic. But you know, the internet is great these days.
Really?
You could do your research.
Do you suggest when I'm out and there's someone does a bottle of wine, sometimes I take a picture of the label? Is that something that's a good idea?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. If you find something that you like, take a picture of the label, and you can always ask. I think servers and sommeliers are very, very knowledgeable these days at the restaurant, so you
Don't
can
be
always
bashful.
ask them. Yeah.
What do we have here?
These are just some examples of some things that we have on the menu, and we did them a little bigger for a party. We do some things called jars in the restaurant, and they're meant to be served with bread, and you kind of put them in the middle of the table, and it's our take of breaking bread to start a meal.
So this is right here?
These are beet greens that we've cooked down real long, real slow, till they're almost melting and falling apart. This is a caramelized onion and blue cheese dip.
Ooh.
We have a romesco, which is a roasted vegetable puree, and then we have a Greek yogurt that's got some garlic and some lemon juice, and it's just kind of something we do at the restaurant. We serve it with a flatbread that we make every day, and
Is this more of that?
Yeah,
I
that's
assume?
more of the same.
And then this looks like carpaccio. Is that?
this is a charcuterie board. Today we have a couple different things. This is Lonzino, which is a pork tenderloin. We have some prosciutto, which is pretty classic, and we have a duck salami.
How do you get? What is your process of making sure that it is local?
Just doing your research, and then also just talking to people. I mean, it's going to the markets, meeting the farmers, meeting the people that are making the products, and building that relationship with them, and just kind of having that trust back and forth, because those are the people that are really working hard to produce something that's really fantastic. So it's kind of our job to help sustain them.
And LA has turned into a foodie town. I mean, we have some great restaurants.
There's great restaurants in LA. I mean, you can go anywhere across the city and find great food, and it's covers the span of anything that you find anywhere in the world.
I'll be taking the entire plate of desserts with me. So for more on food and wine and pairings, just head to our website, kkl9.com, and click on Seen on TV. Thank you.